Hey guys, welcome back to today's video. Today we've got 3 sovereign citizen follow-up cases to cover from 3 different states. First, we're heading down to Florida, where we have a Florida man who absolutely hates being called a sovereign citizen, even though everything he says is otherwise. Then we move to Michigan, where one of my all-time favorite judges, Judge Perkins, completely dismantles another sovereign citizen meltdown. And finally, we head to my home state of Texas, where a judge deals with a sovereign citizen who thought court orders were optional and ends up getting arrested right there on the spot. And trust me, I saved the best one for last. So let's get started.
All right, Mr. John Mendez Hurlbert, 26, CF 91. All right, and Mr. Mendez Hurlbert is approaching. And do I have standby counsel? Yes, thank you. All right, I have Mr. Ferris. So, good morning, sir. Looks like we are scheduled for some motions to be heard on June 18th at 9:30. So, are you still on track for that?
No, I'm not. I filed some more paperwork for you to see, to review, so that I have more information as far as my, let's see.
Okay, so are you wanting more things to be heard that day, or are you needing
Yes,
a
ma'am.
different date?
Well, I need a different date, because I did file more paperwork, and I did ask James if he saw it this morning. He said he hasn't seen it yet.
You mean Mr. Ferris?
Yeah, Mr. Ferris.
Okay. I don't know what, I see some things were filed last week.
Right, and then a week or two before that, there was some other stuff filed. I haven't heard anything back. These things need to be addressed so that I can prepare further for all of the entire case.
Okay, so, Mr. Hurlbert, it's your obligation to set things for a hearing. You've mentioned it before about your motion to dismiss. That was at our hearing in April, so I set it for that May date, and then you needed more time, so on that date, I set it for next Thursday. So are you telling me that you are not wanting a hearing next Thursday?
No, I'm not ready.
Okay. When do you think you will be ready?
Well, I'd still need all of the requests, all of the documentation that I've requested.
What would that be?
Well, things like, let's see here. I got so many things going on here. Things like the Cowanto challenge.
Sorry?
Cowanto.
I have no idea what you're talking about right now.
Okay. Well, it's basically for jurisdiction and authority, and I'm waiting to get a response for all this stuff
From who?
from any of you. I filed it in the files, and no one's responded. No one's emailed it. No one's answered my affidavit.
I really don't know what you're talking about because most of the stuff you filed does not make sense.
Yes. So there's also a bid.
Sorry?
There's also a bond. I bonded the case as well.
A bond?
Yes, ma'am. There's a bond on the case as well.
What does that mean?
That means this case
You
is-
posted bond.
That means this case has already been settled with this bonds.
Sir, a lot of the things that you have filed are nonsense. They don't make sense. I don't understand what you're talking about with a lot of the things you're requesting. If you want public records, I know you know how to do that because you've requested them previously. You'll have
Right.
to go through court administration if you want public records. If you want public records from the state, there's a way to do that as well.
Okay, so,
But regarding your case, you've already had one continuance. It's from January, this case is. We were set to hear some of your motions next week. on June 18th. I set a hearing. Are you telling me you do not want to go forward with your motion to dismiss that day?
No,
Okay.
I need more time to prepare the case. I also have some questions that need to be answered that haven't been answered.
Sir, I don't know what you're referring to.
I'm referring to an injured party. Is there an injured party on this case?
Sir, the sovereign citizen stuff doesn't make sense. It's
I'm not a
nonsense.
sovereign citizen.
Okay,
I'm a sovereign.
So here we are again, another sovereign citizen trying to argue that the rules don't apply to him. At this point, the courts have heard every variation of these same recycled arguments, and none of them change the outcome. Whether they like the label or not, the behavior always follows the exact same pattern.
All right.
Is the prosecutor ready to make a verified claim under penalty of perjury?
Is the state ready for trial?
Your Honor, there are some depositions that the state would want to take in this case.
Okay.
And so in light of that fact, the state would ask for a continuance until the August 10th date.
Okay. Mr. Holbert,
I understand a
want
lot
your
of,
motions to be heard.
I understand a lot of this stuff doesn't make sense,
It doesn't.
but in the constitutional courts, it does. And that's why I have to get this stuff on the record. Especially this here, no state shall make law unless it is agreed with the laws of the land and the Constitution. If it's not, it is opponent to and null and void. So you don't know what that means either?
Sir, a lot of the things you're saying are not making sense.
Okay.
So here's
No
what.
problem, no problem. I'm not here to argue with you. I'm
Okay.
just have to put this on record for my
Understood.
protection.
I completely understand. So you're requesting to cancel your hearing that's currently scheduled for June 18th. Is that right?
Yes, ma'am. I would like to give more time so that all of these are, so that all of my requests are answered, so then I can prepare properly again. Because when I first did that motion, I wasn't prepared as I am now.
Okay.
So I would love to have more time.
All right, so let's find a date.
Well, depending on, sorry, not to interrupt, depending on when they give me the information, I'm going to need to look at it thoroughly because a lot of this stuff doesn't make sense to me either. So,
That's why I really want to encourage you to get a lawyer.
no,
I'm happy
no,
to
thank you.
appoint one for you.
I'm already under threat, duress, and coercion. I don't need no help.
Okay, a lawyer can help explain all of these things to you
Okay,
and help you navigate the system.
Okay, I have counsel that's also helping me out too.
Counsel, you have a lawyer?
No, I have counsel.
Counsel,
Yeah.
okay,
I sit and pray about things. That's what I mean.
okay.
No
Well,
disrespect.
I understand, and I'm not trying to disrespect you either, sir. I just think that if you got a lawyer, and I'm happy to appoint one for you, they could explain a lot of these things in the process and how to get done a lot of the things you might be wanting to get done,
Well, it's simple. I just need the proof of the actual crime.
okay? Has the state provided discovery?
I'm sorry, Your Honor.
Has the state provided discovery?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. When was that? I see one on April 13th. That was an amended discovery. Sir, Mr. Mendez-Herbert, have you been getting the discovery from the state that they've been?
I have received partial discovery, ma'am,
Okay,
and all of it is not there. And that's why I'm filing more stuff and requesting more time because
okay,
the stuff that I need for my defense, like where is the evidence of the supposed crime I committed and all of these other issues. There's so many issues.
okay.
Not to mention, I'm being threatened. I'm having police come to my house saying that I'm threatening people, which I don't even leave my house. So I don't know what's going on here.
Okay,
And I'm concerned for my
At this point, it's no surprise he's worried about his own safety, considering the complete lack of understanding he's showing in court. When your entire defense is built on arguments that have already failed thousands of times before, concern is probably the only reasonable reaction left.
okay. What I'm going to do is set your case for August the 10th. That's pretrial conference. Whenever you're ready to reset your motions for a hearing, it would be incumbent upon you to reach out to schedule that.
Right.
You need to contact the clerk's office.
Right. So that's why I need all the documentation so that I can prepare more. Like, this whole thing has been a rabbit hole, if you would.
Okay. So,
There's there's like 3 different laws I have to try to squeeze in one, and this doesn't make sense to this person, that doesn't make sense to this person. Like, what's going on?
all right.
You understand what I mean?
I think so.
And I don't want to practice law, I just want to know my constitutional rights.
And that's where a lawyer can help you.
And that's where I'm being violated as well.
A lawyer can help you with all of those things, to explain all that to you.
Okay.
And if your rights are being violated, they'll file the appropriate motion. Are you sure you don't want a lawyer?
I've already done that to different courts, so.
You sure you don't want a lawyer appointed?
No, I'm sure. I'm also due just compensation because I'm the only injured party here.
All right, well, sir, this is a criminal court. We don't do damages in this court, so I'm not sure what you're referring to.
Okay, where's your comptroller office at?
Sir, I don't know what you're referring to, but I have set your next court date of August 10th at 9 o'clock for pretrial conference. I will see you then. If you want your motion to dismiss heard or the other motions, you need to contact the clerk's office to get a court date, okay?
Okay, well, I just need them to respond. I need everybody to respond to my documentation, my paperwork, because that will show me whether you guys have jurisdiction or not. That's all.
If you need public records, I've already covered that with you today.
Okay.
So we'll see you on August 10th, and if not before, okay?
Have a great day.
Thank you. You too, sir.
And that wraps up the first case. Now we move over to Michigan, where we got another sovereign citizen try to represent herself with a pile of pseudo-legal filings and arguments that hold absolutely no weight in court. Luckily, she's facing Judge Perkins, someone who has no problem shutting nonsense down quickly.
Number SP 1902232, counts 1 and counts 2. SP 1902234, counts 1 and counts 2. Appearance for the record, please.
Elwood S. Berry Jr. on behalf of the defendant. State your full name, Ms. Graves.
Destiny Graves still here? Unmute yourself, ma'am. Start your camera and state your
Hello, can you
name.
hear me?
Start your camera, please.
I'm trying to figure out how. I just had it right before. Oh, okay. Hello.
State your name. Good morning to you.
Good morning.
State your name.
I am Destiny Raven Graves, the beneficiary of the estate name Destiny Raven Graves. I am here on special visitation to address the matters in my abatement. And I am here as a friend of the court, and I stand by God as my witness.
All right. Good morning to you. Today is the date and time set for a pretrial. I'm going to put you in a breakout room with Mr. Berry. He's going to attempt to get you an updated offer. Keep in mind, if you don't like the offer, you have an absolute right to a trial, okay? Join the room.
I'm sorry?
Join the room. Let us know what you want to do when you come out. We'll pass the matter. All right, are we ready on Graves?
Yes, Your Honor.
That Nadia Gilbert, please, let's go back on the record with Ms. Graves. Ms. Graves, I've given you an opportunity to speak to counsel. Counsel, what does your client want to do?
Your Honor, we were unable to engage.
I am not a client of his. He is very disrespectful. I am not a client of his.
What do you want to do, ma'am? Come on.
I would like to address the matters of my abatement.
I don't know what that means.
Did you
I
get
have
the
no
abatement
clue.
that I sent? You did.
I have no clue. I have no clue what that means. I have
You
no
don't know
clue. Any of
what means again?
this. I do not know what this stuff means.
Can you elaborate on what you mean by that? You don't know what means exactly.
I'll elaborate on it.
Okay, well, I'm here to address the matters in my abatement. I have it here, right here. I sent it to you also.
Yeah, I have something that you sent to me. It has no basis in law or fact.
What doesn't have basis of law or facts? My abatement.
This is abatement stuff you're talking about.
Can
Ma'am,
you
what do you want?
elaborate on?
What do you want? I'm not going to sit here and waste people's time or my time. What do
Your
you
Honor,
want? You want a trial date? Wait a minute. Don't talk when I'm talking. What do you want? You want a trial date or do you want an offer?
do I want a trial date or what?
An offer to resolve this stuff today.
I would like to address the matters of my abatement before moving forward. So we can
Go
do
ahead.
that.
Go ahead. Go make your record.
Okay, so first I would like to say I am not a citizen of the United States Corporation. Therefore, I am not an employee of the United States. Who is subject to the status regulations defined to the IRS code, which applies only to the contract employees, to the U.S. contract employees. I am woman. I was created by God with dominion. The creator is subject to the creator and nothing else.
Is that it, ma'am?
Well, as long as we can address the matters of my abatement.
All right. You've addressed it. You've made your record.
Right, so we're
You can sit there all day. Pass the matter.
Judge Perkins looks completely done with the sovereign citizen routine, and honestly, it's easy to see why. He puts her on hold while he handles the rest of his docket, giving her time to rethink her position. But when they come back, she's still holding on to the same argument, that the court has no jurisdiction over her and can't proceed. Same script, same result.
Ms. Graves, let's go back on the record. I'm just gonna, I don't want to hear any more about this abatement or anything like that. All I want to know is, do you want a trial date? Where's Miss Destiny Graves?
okay. Can you hear me?
Let's get a jury trial date for this young lady.
Excuse me,
Please.
I do not consent to that, Your Honor. But if you
You don't have to.
if you
Stop.
okay.
Stop. No, don't
Okay.
say anything unless I speak to you. You don't have to consent to it. I'm going to give you a trial date, a jury trial date. You bring this stuff up amongst your peers, and let them make a decision on it. Okay?
Can I just say this?
No.
I do have
No.
a right to. I have this. I have a right to.
It's Graves. The judge said no. That means be quiet.
Okay. Jury trial. You said jury trial, and what else?
It's a jury trial date. I'm going to set a final pretrial date to make sure that the officers appear on that final pretrial date, which will be the day before the jury trial date. If the officer does not appear on that final pretrial date, we'll dismiss the cases. If the officer does appear on that final pretrial date, we'll move forward with the jury trial.
Okay, so we're not addressing the matters of my abatement.
I've let you make a record of that, ma'am. That you mentioned nothing about what the court is supposed to do with this stuff. I told you the court doesn't even know what you're talking about. This doesn't have anything to do with the Michigan court rules, Michigan rules of evidence, or anything. That's what the court follows. If you can't follow that,
Due process, I do follow. I follow the court rules because I'm following due process. I have the right to due process.
right, and we're giving you July 14th. That's your jury trial date, right?
Yes, it is. Yeah. July 14th.
This is your due process, your trial date. July 14th is your jury trial
I'm
date.
asking for due process under the Constitution. That's what I'm asking for.
And that's what you're getting.
No, I'm not. Your Honor, respectfully, I'm not getting that.
All right, well, then you take it up with the appeals court or whoever you want to whoever you want to take it up with.
Okay. Because this is
And
breach of the Constitution.
if that's what you call it, I don't
Okay.
call it the Constitution.
It,
I call it
it is you're not allowing me to speak up for myself.
I
You're
did. I
telling me
gave
what
you.
I have to do.
Listen, I gave you a chance to speak. I gave you a chance to address your abatement. I told you about the abatement and how the court feels about the abatement.
And that's what I'm
What else
trying
do
to do, Your Honor.
you say? You're not going to convince me by any more words, by anything else you have to say. We've been down this road many times with you. Okay. So say what you want to say. I'm going to set a pretrial date and I'll give you this time to say what you need to say and we'll move on.
Okay, so I'm gonna address my abatement now. Give me 1 second. 1 second. Oh, I see this. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna address the matters in my abatement. And that is I respectfully demand civilian due process as required under the Constitution and equitable principle on which this nation was founded. All right, I will continue. Before this matter may lawfully proceed, I require clarification as to whether this tribunal recognizes my constitutional rights, including my rights of meaningful due process, my rights to face my accuser, my rights to challenge jurisdiction before any further action is taken. I have been issued citation without any verified complaint made under penalty or perjury by a lawful injured party. A citation issued by an officer without sworn testimony from an injured human being does not meet the constitutional requirement of an accuser. A court of equity will not proceed without proper parties.
Judge makes it clear you are not in a court of equity. You are standing in criminal court. That means the rules are different and the consequences are real. This isn't about issuing injunctions or entertaining made-up legal theories. It's about whether you broke the law and what the penalty will be if you're found guilty.
There is no injured party, no sworn complaint, no damaged property, no affidavit of harm. Therefore, there's no adversarial controversy of court to adjudicate. Accordingly, I petition for abatement until a sworn verified complaint is produced, jurisdiction is established on the record, my constitutional and equitable rights are affirmed in writing, and then we have the equitable basis for my abatement. The maximus
Okay,
of equity.
Ms.
I'm
Horn,
sorry.
can you put your appearance on the record?
Yes, Your Honor. Speaker Horn.
Excuse me, Ms. Horn. Ms. Shetta Lockhart, please stop.
Go ahead. Go ahead, Ms. Horn.
Thank you. Tamika Horn on behalf of the City of Detroit.
All right. I'm just putting your appearance on the record because I'm giving Ms. Graves her due process with a jury trial, a right to a trial. Ms. Horn, the jury trial date is going to be July 14th. I expect all people to appear on the final pretrial date of July 13th. All parties appear.
To be clear, Your Honor, the matters in my abatement will not be addressed today.
On July 13th at 8:30. That's going to be the final pretrial date. So make sure your officers are summoned for July 13th and the 14th. I expect them to appear. If they don't appear, we'll dismiss the case.
Okay, thank you, Your Honor. We will be ready to go.
Okay. And
Your Honor, can I ask you a question?
No, you don't ask me questions. You go ahead and finish making your record.
Okay. Okay, Bobby.
Are you
Okay,
done,
so
ma'am?
no, I'm continuing, Your Honor. Maximus of equity. Equity will not suffer a wrong without a remedy. Equity regards substance over form.
Are you just reading? Are you
I am
reading
reading
from?
because I want to make sure that I have everything, but I would like for you to hear my baby.
Stop. Are you
Okay.
reading this that you filed? Is that what you're doing?
Your Honor, I am reading that.
Okay, so we don't need to go any further. I noted that you have this in the file. I placed this in your file. What ruling do you want me to make on this? What are you asking the court?
I am simply asking the court to address, address the matters of my abatement before moving
I,
forward.
I don't know what you're talking about abatement. I can't
I'm
address
asking
something
this
you're
the
talking about.
abatement that I'm trying to read to you, that's my abatement. The I'm asking for due process. A proper due process. That's what I'm asking for. I'm
And the court
asking for the judge and for
and
the
the
court.
court feels that it's giving you proper due process.
You feel, how do you feel that way if you haven't addressed any matters of my abatement?
Because I don't recognize, I don't understand that stuff. It doesn't have anything. If it's not in the court rules, if you can't
It's in
cite
the
a court rule,
Constitution, Your Honor.
or cite the Constitution, cite the section of the Constitution. I'm not going any further with this. That your abatement or whatever that you filed is in the file, and
The matters were not.
that is in the file, and I've given you a jury trial date of July 14th at 9 a.m. I've given you a final pretrial date of July 13th at 8:30 a.m. If it's nothing further, Ms. Graves, I wish you the best of luck.
I would like to say something, Your Honor. I'm asking, for the record, I would like to know, will the matters of my abatement be addressed?
They've already been addressed.
And how did you address it? Can you explain it to me?
Like I said, I'm not explaining anything to you.
I'm asking. Okay, so the part of my
Great. This concludes this hearing. Okay, that's
Okay.
all I'm going to say.
So
Have a good
it will
day.
not be addressed. My matters will not
Have
be
a
addressed.
good day. If that's how you feel, have a good day. Best of
No,
luck to you.
I don't want to say how I feel. I want the court to tell me what's going on so that I can know how to move forward.
I'm not telling you what's going on. You go to the court rules and do that. Have a good day, Miss Graves. Best of luck to you.
So my matters will not be addressed.
They have been. Have a good day, Miss Graves. Last time I'm going to say it. Best of luck to you. And if you continue on, I'm going to hold you in contempt of court. Okay?
Yes, Your Honor.
Yes, Your Honor. Best of luck to you. Have a very good rest of your day.
Thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor.
All right. Go ahead, Ms. Horn. Back I'm sorry, I just wanted to make you aware of what you'll be dealing with on the 14th.
Okay, thank you, Your Honor.
And that's where that hearing ends. It looks like we've got at least one more appearance coming up in July before she faces a jury. And based on what we've seen so far, that's going to be a hearing worth watching. Now we head to Texas, where another sovereign citizen ignored the judge's direct orders to find legal representation before appearing in court and ended up paying for it with a higher bond and a trip straight to jail.
Are you Nasir Brown?
I'm sorry? We were here before.
You've been here before, but you have to speak up where I can hear you.
You executed beneficiary of the trust in hand.
Of the trust of what?
Of the trust in hand, yeah.
Of the trust in hand? Whose hand? What trust?
The execution.
Did you bring a copy of it?
I wasn't able to get to the copy. I do.
Take the glasses off. I need to see your eyes, please.
These are my prescription glasses.
That's okay. So I'm having a hard time understanding you. You need to speak up and speak clearly so that the record can be clear. You were already here, and I gave you an opportunity to try to go hire a lawyer for your two cases. Did you get a lawyer hired?
Able to do it.
Who'd you talk to?
Made a few calls to the guy, wife. What's his name? Wife Kim?
Mm-hmm.
What's his name again?
Who else?
That's the lawyer that I chose.
So if you chose him, you should have gotten him. I mean, he has the same. There's somebody that answers his phone every week. I understand. I know how it works. I told you to hire someone or visit with at least 3 lawyers.
Made an attempt.
You made an attempt? Okay. Did you go see Mr. Kimler? Did you make an appointment?
Able to do that.
Why not?
I'm not in a position to go back and forth in front of a lawyer that's in this state that I'm not fond of. This is falling age.
So here's the thing, Mr. Brown, I told you very specific instructions when you were here before that if you did not do what I asked you, then your bond would be raised and you would have to go back to jail, right?
No.
Yes, that's exactly what I say. Because you've heard me say it probably 8 times already this morning. So at this time, Mr. Brown, because you did not do what I asked you to do or what I ordered you to do, I'm going to raise your bond.
Challenge subject matter jurisdiction.
That's overruled. Listen, Mr. Brown, I'm raising your bond to $100,000 in each of your cases for not following the court order. Go back with the bailiff. Go back with the bailiff. Go back with the bailiff. You're going to make it worse if you don't.
Yeah, respectfully, this is not a fair trial.
You don't get to say respectfully and then be disrespectful. Go back with the bailiff.
She started, don't make me lay hands on you. Why would you lay hands on me?
Because you're not doing it, I'm telling you, now go.
Mr. Brown, you need to go back with the bailiff. There's right now, I've raised your bonds. You have to go with the
I am
bailiff.
not a threat to any officer.
You through in, Judge?
Yes, I'm through.
I am not a threat to any officer.
Let's go.
Why are hands on me?
Yeah.
Why are
I
hands?
told you I was going to put hands on you.
Why are hands being put on? Y'all see this on the camera?
And right there, put your hands on the wall. Okay, put your hands on the wall, but you're not listening. Don't listen. I don't apply that.
It's, Nasir Brown.
You gave me something else, but
No, it's, yeah. He's trying to be a sovereign citizen, I think. He's not.
you did that last time.
Yeah. I remember.
And that's one way to prove the court has jurisdiction, by putting the handcuffs on right there in the courtroom. This judge handled the situation exactly the way it needed to be handled. And honestly, more judges should be this direct when dealing with disrespectful and defiant behavior in court. And that's the end of today's video. All three judges handled these cases exactly how they should have, and I'm looking forward to seeing what happens at the next hearings. If you enjoyed the video, hit the like button. If not, hit dislike. But either way, leave your thoughts in the comments and make sure to subscribe with notifications turned on so you don't miss future courtroom updates. I'll see you in the next one.